Hello and welcome to another unboxing video with me, Rambler. Today's unboxing is of a Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game Millenium pack I just got through the post. Yeah, I didn't pay very much for this, about £16 I think, and I've already opened up a few of these already in my travels through the Yu-Gi-Oh! Card world, now that I've entered back into it again. So I've got pretty much most of the cards in this set. There isn't many, it's 28 common cards, 10 rare cards, 6 super rare and 4 ultra rare. But the ultra rares are what's pretty cool about this, because if you look at the front of the box it says Ra's Final Form. Yes, this pack introduced the Phoenix mode for the Winged Dragon of Ra from the television series, whereas the Duelist pack Battle City booster box introduced the Sphere mode of Winged Dragon of Ra, which is pretty good because when they actually released the God cards in tournament legal form, so that's Obelisk the Tormentus, Life of the Sky Dragon and of course the Winged Dragon of Ra, it can be considered that the Winged Dragon of Ra on its own is not the best of the God cards. They really did water down the effects, whereas with Slifer and Obelisk, they kind of kept their effects to some degree. So it's cool that they've released the Sphere mode and the Phoenix mode to give it some more support. I've got 2 of these already, of Phoenix mode, so I'd like to get a third one for a playset. And there's another ultra rare card I want from this set, Card of Demise. I've got 2 of those. I'd like to get a third one of them because even though it's, again, not as good as the Card of Demise on the cartoon series, I want to see if I can build an Exodia deck out of it because I think it could be pretty good. But yeah, I thought I'd unbox this one in front of the camera because I'm experimenting with camera setups and stuff. Because you can see I'm not holding the camera. No, it's being supported by egg boxes. Which means I can actually unbox and unravel these cards and then we can have a look at them. So let's get on with it then, shall we? Although having said that, this camera is still pretty basic, so it's not going to be absolutely spot on perfect, and of course if I don't unwrap this properly then I could knock the egg boxes over and the camera can fall over, and it's really hard to actually try and unwrap this with the key through the finder. I'm going to have to look around it. There we go, got it. Luckily though I can see above me without actually having to move the camera, so actually it's not a bad setup this at all. Who'd have thought egg boxes would be the perfect camera setup? I know I could get a tripod and all that, but you know, when you're on a budget, make do with what you can. Egg cartons for the win. Right then, oh god, let's poke this open then, and let's see what we got. Right, okay, so it's not the best of angles, I appreciate. Some people tend to have the angle down a little bit more, but this is the best angle we've got. So there's 36 packs, 5 cards a pack, you're guaranteed a rare, and possibly a super rare and or an ultra rare, so let's get started, shall we? And like I said, I can open it above and actually look at it above the camera, so that's pretty cool. So I am hoping you can see what's on the cards, but again, this camera is not perfect, because it's quite an old one, so forgive me if the resolution's not as good. But I'll read out the text for you if there's anything interesting. So we've got Dark Master Zork, we've got Toon World, one of my favourite cards back in the day. Not very good and still isn't these days, but I like this alternative artwork, it's cool. But Toon World is one of my favourites still. Launcher Spider, not really a Machine fan, but again, back in the day, pretty good. And our rare card is the Symbol of Friendship, which I don't really understand how it works. Oh, and we got a super rare, Sky Galloping Gaia the Dragon Champion, one of the new cards released for this set, which is kind of cool. Yeah, because this set has a lot of reprints of older cards, but it's also got some new ones as well, which is cool. So let's have a quick look at the Symbol of Friendship then. It says, I'm trying to hold it up a bit, but I doubt you can actually see it, because I don't think the camera autofocus is actually on, which I hadn't thought about doing. Actually, I might need to change that. Alright, I'll change that in a second, but still, it says, to activate this card, you must draw it from your normal draw in your draw phase, with your opponent controlling 3 or more monsters, and you control no monsters. So that's really hard. So you've got to draw it from your deck during your normal draw phase, so you can't search for it or anything, while you have no monsters and your opponent has 3 monsters exactly. And then you've got to reveal it and keep it revealed until the main phase 1, which is literally about 2 seconds later. During your main phase 1, that same turn, you can activate this card from your hand, reveal 1 card from your deck, and add it to your hand. So it's not a bad search card, because you can search for anything you want and add it to your hand, but it's got really tricky conditions in order for you to activate it. But still pretty cool. The Circle of Friendship being Taya, Joey, Tristan and Yugi, when Taya decides to draw on their hands with felt pen and draw a smiley face and go, yay, we're friends forever. So yeah, pretty sad, but whatever, that's cool. And then this is a new fusion monster. This is a fusion of, I believe, Guy the Fierce Knight and any dragon type monster. Oh, so you don't need to use Curse of Dragon or the new Curse of Dragon that's in the set as well. You can use any dragon you want. So it says, this card's name becomes Gaia the Dragon Champion while it is on the field. If this card is special summoned, you can add 1 Spiral Spear Strike from your deck or graveyard to your hand. When this card declares an attack on an opponent's monster, you can change the battle position of that opponent's monster. That's pretty cool. So yeah, it's not a bad fusion monster, that. If you like old school stuff, that's pretty cool. Alright then, okay. Shall I bother with the autofocus or not? Yes, I will. Alright, so I'll be back in a bit. I'm just going to see if I can get the autofocus to work, and then we shall continue. Right, turns out this camera doesn't have any form of autofocus whatsoever. It's that old and basic, so we'll just have to make do with this, but I'll get a new camera in the future, don't worry. Anyway, let's get to the next pack. Without bending the cards. I don't know what people think of this set overall. I like it. It's alright for what it is. But yeah, right, anyway, Metal Morph. That's cool. Got alternative artwork. In fact, this set's pretty good, actually, for a lot of old cards with alternative artwork. So if you like that sort of stuff, it's cool. Dark Paladin. I think that's the original artwork for the Secret Rare from Magician's Force. That's pretty cool. Karibo. Always like Karibo. Don't like this alternative artwork, though. Prefer the original, but there you go. Visor Dez. Pretty interesting card. And Acid Trap Hole, the alternative artwork. So there you go. Interesting stuff. Okay, cool. Next pack. Right. I don't know how long this video is going to go on for. I'll try not to make it go on for an hour, because I know I ramble a lot. I'm sure a lot of you have seen much better unboxing videos where people are more skilled and excited and know more Yu-Gi-Oh than I do, but there you go. So we've got Contract with the Dark Master, which I think you need to summon Dark Master Zort with. Guildford the Lightning. That's quite a good 2 tribute monster or 8-star monster, because if you manage to, I think if you tribute 3 monsters with it, you can destroy all monsters on your opponent's side of the field, so that's actually a pretty good card to have as a get out of jail free card. But again, it's difficult to summon, but if you can do it, I'd do it. Another Metal Morph, Vorse Raider. I've always liked Vorse Raider, one of the best beatdown cards of my generation. Alternative artwork here. Again, I'm not a massive fan of the alternative artwork, I prefer the classic, but good card nonetheless. And then we got Guy the Fierce Knight, and I like this alternative artwork actually. This is much better than the original one. Good card, but I suppose nowadays it's not really. But it's a classic, I can't argue with that, so I like it. It's a soft spot. But for the game these days, I hardly doubt anybody plays it. But they might do though. Right, okay, so pack number 3. I can't believe we've got 36 packs to do. We've got Gandora, the Dragon of Destruction. I don't know much about that one. It's a pretty good card, but it's only a one-trick pony because you can only summon it once and then it dies. Actually, no, that's not a lie. You can summon it more than once, but it's tricky to do it more than once. Dark Paladin, a common Red Eyes Black Dragon with no alternative artwork. This is the original artwork, which I prefer again for Red Eyes Black Dragon, but it's so weird. It's a common. I think that should have been a super rare. Again, nowadays it's not a great card, but now that there's so much Red Eyes Black Dragon support out there, actually it's not too bad, but there you go. Ring of Destruction, which they've changed the rules on, so now it's rubbish. And XYZ Dragon Cannon, yay, which I've not really been a fan of, to be honest with you. But there you go. But yeah, they changed the rules of some of the cards lately, so you can use Ring of Destruction now, because it was banned for ages. Now they've changed it up where it's a bit... It still destroys monsters and does damage, but it has to do damage to your life points first, I believe, then your opponents. So if you've got less life points and you're going to get to 0, then you can't use it. Anyway, Tiger Axe, alternative artwork on that, pretty cool. Black Illusion Ritual, my favourite ritual monster, Relinquished, very powerful, very easy to summon. Pendulum Machine, again, sorry for the bad lighting by the way, but yeah, alternative artwork on that. Ring of Destruction, and another XYZ Dragon Cannon. I guess this box really likes its Dragon Cannons. Fine. I don't, by the way, box, so please stop giving me those. I'd like to get an Ultra Rare. Like I said, I really would like to get Card of Demise. It's not a bad card, actually, Card of Demise. There we go. I mean, you know, you can activate it, draw up to 3 cards in your hand. Okay, you can't do battle damage to your opponent. I don't think you can special summon either. And then you have to get rid of your hand, whatever cards are left in it at the end of the turn. But it's not bad. Crush Guard Virus, though, they've changed the text on that as well, so it's not bad. It's still worthy of a use, but again, it's I don't know. It used to be an effect over 3 turns for your opponent, but now it's all done in 1 turn, and they get to choose the 3 monsters in their deck to get rid of, as opposed to, you know, every turn they draw a card, and if it's got a monster that's less than, it's got 1500 attack or more, they have to discard it. So they have weakened it, but it's still alright. Red Eyes Black Metal Dragon, not a very good card to use these days, but still pretty cool nonetheless because of the TV series. Another one of those. Spiral Spear Strike, very useful if you like Guy the Fierce Knight. And then Widespread Ruin, which, again, I hate this alternative artwork. I love the classic explosion of a temple or something in the original artwork. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Is that Space Station or something? I mean, that's not a ruin. Why is that widespread? Why is it a ruin that's widespread? Why is it a widespread ruin? It's a space thing. Unless that's some sort of holy temple thing that I'm unaware of, which could be the case. Still, nonetheless. Urgh. Right, another Crush Card Virus, yay. Guildford the Lightning, cool. Pendulum Machine, Scapegoat, good card to have, especially in a Toon deck like mine. Very useful to get tokens out, and you can actually sacrifice them to special summon some of the older Toons, because you have to special summon it, and tributing is not a tribute summon, because it says on the card that you cannot use the tokens for tribute summoning, but you can for special summoning, so that's a good workaround. And another Widespread Ruin, because this pack seems to hate me. Darn it. Oh well, then mine's only 16 quid. I can't complain. Like I said, I've pretty much got most of the cards, if not all the cards in this set already. I just want to get play sets of stuff, that's all. Right, this could be a holo, actually. Let's see. Tiger Axe. Shrink. That's not a bad quick play card. Could be useful. Scapegoat. Again, very useful. Flame Swordsman. Nice artwork on this one. Like the alternative artwork on that. Oh, and then Holding Legs. Ah, yes. I think Marek uses these against Mai in the Battle City tournament. If I'm not much mistaken. I could be, though. This one is not as good as Holding Arms. Because there's two. There's Holding Arms and Holding Legs. Holding Arms is a much better card. This one is a bit lame, I think, because it says if this card is summoned, return all set spell and trap cards on the field to the hand. I guess it's useful if you want to attack and you're a bit unsure about what your opponent has on the field, so you can just play it, and then or they all get returned. And if it's on your turn, then obviously you can attack freely. You can banish this card from your graveyard. Target one set spell or trap card your opponent controls, and that card cannot be activated till the end of your opponent's next turn. So yeah, it's not bad. I think it's essentially a giant Trunade. Really, when you summon it, which I suppose, because Giant Trunade I think is banned, it's not a bad alternative actually. So thinking about it, yeah, if you like your Giant Trunade, this isn't bad at all. But I prefer Holding Arms, because Holding Arms affects monsters instead and paralyzes them, and it's much more efficient. But yeah, I suppose, yeah, I actually saying it that, yeah, I think actually I'll take it back. Holding Legs can be quite useful. I'm just thinking of a Toon deck. For a Toon deck, it's not great. Anyway, Realized Black Dragon, Ring of Destruction, Black Skull Dragon, always loved this. Wish this got alternative artwork, but I quite like this artwork anyway. Black Illusion Ritual, and then another Acid Trap Hole. We're getting a lot of red traps in this set today, which is interesting. Not that I'm fussed. I can't remember if this set has the trap card, something Spike Trap Holes. Joey uses it against Bandai Keith. It's quite a good trap card actually. I think it's a super rare. Ooh, Exodus the Ultimate Forbidden Lord. Quite useful for an Exodia deck nowadays, so I might consider placing him in that. Celtic Guardian, alternative artwork, quite like that. And then, oh, we've got Rebellion. I forgot all about this ultra rare. I don't think it's actually that good. During either player's battle phase, target one monster your opponent controls, take control of it until the end of the battle phase. Also, other monsters you control cannot attack for the rest of this turn. So yeah, it's kind of rubbish, really. I suppose in a way, you know, if they've got a monster and you haven't, then you can take control of it and then attack, I suppose. But and it is a quick play spell card, I suppose. But yeah, it's, I don't know, its effect isn't. I don't think it's worthy of a ultra rare format. Super rare maybe, but not ultra rare. But oh well. Forgot about Rebellion. I think actually thinking about it, I think I've already got one of those. I think that's my first one. I usually open these packs with my sister, but she's got all these cards as well. So I thought I'd open this one for my channel. Anyway, Summoned Skull, good artwork. Again, I like the classic artwork, but this one's not bad either. It's pretty cool. Relinquished, good classic ritual monster. Lots of brain controlling involved in that. I like it. Gandora, the Dragon of Blood, Dark Master Zork, and another XYZ Dragon Cannon. Great, got 3 of those now. Whoop-de-doo. I never really bothered with the XYZ Dragon Cannons or XYZ Dragons and then the fusions. I wasn't really that fussed about it, to be honest with you. Right, Exodus the Ultimate Forbidden Lord. Good to have another one. Relinquished is alright. Right, that's Black Metal Dragon. Shrink. And oh, what is going on? Why have I got 4 of these? Just, I think this has been rigged. I've been swizzed. Great. I'm probably going to get another Rebellion as well. And I really want a card of Demise. I'm desperate for one. Crush Guard Virus. Nightmare Wheel. Good trap card actually for stunning. Visor Dead is alright. Metal Morph. And ooh, Kunai with Chain. I quite like Kunai with Chain. Activate one of these effects, or both of these effects simultaneously, so you can either activate one of these effects or both of them. Why don't you just activate both of them? When an opponent's monster declares an attack, target the attacking monster and change that target to defense position. Target one face-up monster you control, equip that card to the target and it gains 500 attack. Yeah, it's not bad actually. I think nowadays that wouldn't be a bad little, if you're having a beatdown deck or an attackative deck, that's quite a good card to use to delay your opponent and possibly beat them as well. I like Kunai with Chain. Don't know if it's got any use for nowadays gameplay, because I'm not up to date with Yu-Gi-Oh in terms of what strategies are used in tournaments, and I'm not really interested in tournament play. I do play by tournament rules though, whenever I do play with my friends, but yeah, I'm not really a tournament player. I don't know enough. Anyway, Karibo, Give of the Lightning, blah blah blah, Celtic Guardian, and yay, card of Demise, woo! Oh, brilliant, so I've got 3 of these now. I like this. I think it's a bit overvalued though. They're worth about, I don't know, 10, 12 quid I think. But then again, that's asking price, so what they actually go for, I don't know. But I like this card. I like the artwork on it. And I think it can be useful. I think there is some use for this card. If people haven't discovered it already, there definitely is. But it's one of my favourites in this set, so I'm really happy to get another one of those. So I've now got all 3. I've got 3 now for a playset. That's really cool. Yeah, you can only activate 1 per turn, though. But that's okay. Good, got another card of demise. My Exodia deck can be made. The only thing is, I need actually Exodia pieces to make my Exodia deck. I did buy Yugi's legendary deck, so I've got a set of Exodia, but I don't really want to use it out of that. I've kept those cards together. Alright. Force Raider, Relinquished, Contacts, our Shining Friendship, and another Holding Legs. Oh, I want more Holding Arms. I've got 2 Holding Arms, but now I've got 3 Holding Legs. Fair enough. I mean, if I can get Holding Arms out of this, I'll be happy. But yeah, Holding Arms is, I use that in my Toon deck. It's a very useful card. You can deactivate the effect of the monster on the field, and therefore if there's any effects I might get rid of Toon Kingdom or something, you can get rid of it. Okay, oh, 5-headed dragon. Good card that, but it shouldn't be common. It should be an ultra rare just because it's so awesome. Well, it's not practical, but if you get it out on the field, it's going to be difficult to destroy, I'll tell you that for nothing. Right, obviously we had a Shining Friendship there, but still, not really fussed about that. Ugh. Right, what else have we got? We have Toon World, yay. One of those again, Nightmare Wheel, and another guy first night. Okay, cool. Probably won't be, but this will probably be the last box I ever buy of Millennium Pack. I think after this, I think I'll be happy, unless I can get a playset of the Phoenix mode, because I do try. I want to build a Winged Dragon of Ra deck as well, just for fun. So we'll see. Anyway, Visor Dare, Spiral Spear Strike, Dark Paladin, Red Eyes Black Metal Dragon, and another Acid Trap Hole. God darn it, with these trap holes and bloody other MacGuffins. I think though we probably won't. I think we've had all the ultra rares. I don't know how many ultra rares you get in a box. I think it's 4 sometimes, 3 or 4 maybe. Could be wrong. And 1,000 Dragon. Good alternative artwork for 1,000 Dragon on that. I like that one. It looks a little bit cartoonish though. Of course, we had Legend the Mystical Genie just then with his alternative art form, which again is pretty neat. So let's see what else we can get a hold of. Right. Anyway. So we got Tiger Axe, 5-headed dragon again, Toon World. Oh, it's a magic card. It's the true name. Panther Warrior, alternative artwork. Quite like that one. That's cool. So what does true name do anyway? I can't remember what it does. It says, declare one card name, excavate the top card of your deck, and if it is the declared card, add it to your hand. Then you can add to your hand, or special summon, one divine monster from your deck. Otherwise, send it to the graveyard. Okay, that's pretty useful for a Ra deck. I might be good for actually summoning god cards easily. Oh, I might try that out. Ooh, fair enough. Okay, cool. I would like to get a Jester. I think it's called League Fiend Jester or something like that. Because I also want to build a Dark Magician deck. So I would like to get a League Fiend Jester because that's in this set. But I doubt I'm going to get one of those at this rate. I think we've got all of our super rares. Yeah, we're coming up to the end now. This is a shame really, because yeah, I said a League Fiend Jester. I've already got one. I would like to get a set of 3 because it's good for a spellcaster deck. I like Dark Magician, and I'd like to build a really good Dark Magician deck, so we'll see. Anyway, what have we got now? We got Exodus, Red Eyes, and another Kunaiwa Chain. Okay, I can deal with that. Kunaiwa Chain's cool. But yeah, I'm sorry, I'm going through these proper quickly now, because I've got a time limit on this camera. It only films up to 20 minutes before we have to start again. And I know that's not really that much of an inconvenience, but most of these cards I'm sure you've seen before. Nightmare Wheel, good Paralyzer, Force Raider, Exodus. Ooh, we've got a rare. We've got, yay, Trap Hole of Spikes. I like this. This is the one I was referring to that Jerry uses against Bandit Keith in Jeweler's Kingdom. It's a good trap card, this. When an opponent's monster that was normal or special summoned this turn declares an attack, destroy that attacking monster, and if you do, inflict damage to your opponent equal to half the original attack of that monster. Good trick card to have that. I like it. It's a good delayed trap hole card. Pretty cool, that. I think I've got, well, I know, this might be my first one, actually. I think it is. Cool. I know my sister's got a couple of those. I was jealous of that. That's neat. Cool. At least I got that. I'm quite happy with that. But I would like to get, yeah, the League Fiend Jester. I really would. Unless that's actually, no, that might be in the wrong set. No, that's in the Battle City set. What am I talking about? Idiot. No, that's the wrong booster box. No, that's not in this set. Idiot Ed. Anyway, never mind. Oh, another Rebellion. Oh, useless, stupid card. Oh, well, never mind. Anyway. Well, I don't think we're going to get Phoenix mode in this race. Karibo, some skull, another Kunaiwa Chain. Oh, 2 Rebellions. What a lame set. Bah, not a lame set, but a lame booster box. But never mind, we've got a card of demise, so I'm happy about that. No, the League Fiend Jester's not in this set, is it? No, I'm talking about that. That's in the Battle City Jeweller's Pack set. And we've got Bruce's Play Your Cards right in the background there, if you can hear that. Hopefully I don't get copyright infringement on that. Might be a bit rubbish. Anyway, so let's keep going. I'm nearly done now. Ugh. Right. 5-headed dragon, black skull, scapegoat. Oh, we got another one. Oh, we got a left arm offering. Okay, I don't remember this one. I don't think this is very good either, actually. What is it? If you have 2 or more other cards in your hand, as opposed to just 2 cards in your hand, banish your entire hand, then add 1 spell card from your deck to your hand. You cannot set spell trap cards during the turn you activate this card. I suppose it's useful if you want to get a specific spell card, like I could get a Tomb Kingdom and then put it on the field, because I don't have to set it, but I can still play it. But I'd have to banish my hand entirely to get it, which is a bit... I don't know, no, it might not be that bad, actually. No, it's not a bad search card, but there's a heavy price to pay for that one. Never mind. Anyway, so I think we've had a lot of ultra rares now. There might be 1 left, I think. I think the rest of them are just going to be rares now. Oh no, we've got another ultra rare. We've got Curse of Dragonfire. Oh, okay, Curse of Dragonfire is pretty cool, actually. I worry about this because it can destroy field spell cards when you summon it. And once per turn you can fusion summon 1 fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters you control as fusion materials, including this card. So yeah, it's pretty good actually. Not a bad evolution of Curse of Dragon. Really useful, so definitely worth recommending. But yes, it destroys field spell cards as soon as you summon it. Pretty good card that. I like that. Good for a dragon deck. But yeah, I think that's all the ultra rares now, so it's either going to be rares or super rares now. So no Phoenix mode sadly, but I've got 2 like I said, so it would have been nice to have got a 3rd one, but never mind. 1000 Dragon. Yay! Not really. But yeah. So yeah, I don't know what your opinions are of this set. Is it any good? I mean, I thought it was alright. It's not brilliant, but it's alright. It was fun when I first opened it up though. Spear Strike, Metal Morph, Dark Paladin, and another Panther Warrior. Fair enough. Right, I think we're down to the last 4 packs now, if I'm not mistaken. I haven't really been keeping count of these. I'm having to race through it now because I'm on 16 minutes on this part of the video, so I'm trying to get it into the 20-minute mark. Yeah, another Guy of the Fierce Knight. That's fair enough. Come on, Neo, you can do this. I need to get a new camera, but oh well. I mean, this will do for now. It's not too bad. As you can see what the cards are called at the very least. Tombs of Assassin Dragon, and yay, Holding Arms! Alright, so I've got 3 of those now. Oh, that's cool. Okay, I can go with that. Holding Arms is pretty good. So yeah, its effect is, if this card is normal or special summoned, you can target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls, and then while this card is face-up on the field, that face-up monster cannot attack, and its effects are negated, so really good for a Toon deck if you're trying to disable monster effect cards on your opponent's side of the field that target your Toon Kingdom. But also, while that face-up monster is on the field, this card cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. So it stays on the field, so you can keep this as a tribute as well if you really need it. Really good card, Holding Arms. I'm really pleased with that. I like that card. Very good indeed. Oh well, that's maybe a little bit better. So at least I've got a card of Demise and a Holding Arms, so I can be happy with that. I am happy with that. I don't even know why I can be. I said I am happy with that. Oh no, pack won't open. Open it from bottom. Bottom. Yes, there we go. Okay. Alright, let's see what we got now. We got a Vorse Raider, good card. 5-headed dragon, summon skull, nightmare wheel, and another widespread ruin. Alright, I think we're down to the last 3 packs now. Oh, my mistake. Oh, I must have had 6 packs before this. I'm going to try and get to the 20-minute limit on my camera. It just basically cuts off after 20 minutes and you have to start recording again. Visor Dares, another Kunai with Chain. Okay, 2 packs to go. Come on, can we get another ultra rare? Can we get a Phoenix mode or a card of Demise? I think Anti-Magic Arrow is in this set. I've got 2 Anti-Magic Arrows. I'd love to have had another one. Anti-Magic Arrow is a really good magic card. I'd love to have got one of those. Oh! Speak of the devil, never mind. We've got another Winged Dragon for us Immortal Phoenix mode. Or at least I have, but this is the first one in the set. Brilliant! So I've got a play set of these. I'm happy now. Great, I just need a play set of Sphere mode, which I need to get another box of the Battle City booster box, which I think I might do actually if they're cheap. Although they are starting to run out now because I think they've stopped printing them, so they're climbing up in price a little bit. They're not as popular as this at the moment, or at least they're not worth loads of money, but still. In the same way though, we've got another one of these, so that's cool. I'm happy about that. I think I've opened 4 of these boxes altogether, and in each box I've had one of these, except one box where I didn't get one at all. But that's cool. Oh, well, that's a nice card to finish up on then. Mortal Phoenix. So it says, it cannot be normal summoned or set, it must be special summoned by its own effect, and cannot be special summoned by any other ways. If the main Dragon of Ra is sent from the field to your graveyard, when this card is in your graveyard, you can special summon this card. Cards and effects cannot be activated in response to this effect's activation, so in other words, it will get it on the field and nothing can stop it. This card's unaffected by other card effects, and I can pay 1,000 life points, send 1 monster from the field to the graveyard, which is basically what the Winged Dragon of Ra can do, and then once per turn, during the end phase, send this card to the graveyard, and I can special summon the Winged Dragon of Ra Sphere mode from your hand deck, ignoring its summoning condition. So it's good to try and get the Winged Dragon of Ra. It's like a cycle, basically, to get the Winged Dragon of Ra back into your side of the field. Really cool card, that. I like that. Really good. Not perfect, but definitely a good bit of help for Winged Dragon of Ra. Right, we've got 30 seconds. Let's see if we can finish this off before the video cuts out. So for our last pack, we've got Shrink, yay, Dark Paladin, Summoned Skull, Tiger Axe, and another XYZ Dragon Cannon. Well, there you go then. So, Card of Demise, Sphere Mode, and not Sphere Mode, Phoenix Mode, and a couple of other super rares that I wanted, including Holding Arms. There's my set. So, what do you think? Did I get a good set? Did I get a bad set? Let me know in the comments. So, until then, thank you very much for watching this if you have done. Hope you enjoyed it. I hope to do more of these in the future. Take it easy. Have a good one. Hope you're well, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.